Have you heard about unmanaged cybersecurity risk or IT risk causing negative impact to business? Ever wondered how to assess and manage these risks? If yes, this video is for you. Let us start by understanding confidentiality, integrity, and availability concepts with the help of an example. Assume that you are sending an email to your friend. Ideally, you want only your friend to view the message. This can be ensured by maintaining the confidentiality. Confidentiality is all about ensuring that only authorized persons or systems have access to data. There are several techniques like encryption and access control that can help to achieve confidentiality. You would also like to make sure that the content of mail is not altered or tampered before your friend read the message. This can be achieved by maintaining integrity. Integrity is all about ensuring that the data is not tampered. Several mechanisms like digital signatures and checksums can be used to achieve integrity. You would also want your friend to receive and read your email. This means the systems that route the email to your friend has to be available to deliver the message. Availability is all about ensuring that the systems are available based on business need. Maintaining confidentiality, integrity, and availability is very important for any IT system that support business. Be it a computer or a complex IT infrastructure with multiple servers, network, and storage components. Any threat that can impact confidentiality, integrity, or availability of IT systems that support core business can potentially contribute to low customer satisfaction, loss of customer trust, loss of revenue, and fines due to non-compliance with certain regulatory requirements. Let us see how to approach IT risk management by taking the example of an online e-commerce website. What are the common threats? Confidential data theft. Someone stealing your confidential data that may be stored in a database or in a file. Assume scenario where a bad actor got access to your pricing strategy and made it public. This can potentially impact future of your business. Distributed denial of service attack, known as DDoS attack. Assume a bad actor sending a lot of requests to your website from different malicious systems in the internet. Your website will try to respond to each of these requests, but finally it may get overloaded and may stop accepting new requests. Even worse, the system may just crash. This will impact your customer as they will not be able to purchase any product from your website. Identity theft. Assume a bad actor was able to get credentials of your administrator account in the cloud. Now, the bad actor has pretty much access to all your data in cloud environment. There are several such threats out there. Should we be worried about all these threats? It depends. Existence of threats does not mean that there is risk to business. Risk to business exists only if there are vulnerabilities that can be exploited. Let us consider the threat related to confidential data theft. If there is no way for a bad actor to exploit vulnerabilities in your system and steal data, then there is no risk to business. But this is rarely the case. What if vulnerability exists in your system that can be exploited and may cause data breach? Let us say someone stole your business critical data by exploiting a vulnerability. Should you be concerned now? Again, it depends. What if the data was encrypted and no one else other than you have the keys? The data is useless without the keys. So, impact to business is a very important aspect to consider while assessing risk. You may need to understand your business environment and what I call crown jewels that needs to be protected for assessing the impact. The impact would have become high in our example if the data was in plain text. Should we be concerned because the data is in plain text? I would say it depends again. What if cost of exploiting the vulnerability is very high? Let us say it is technically close to impossible to exploit. This means probability of someone trying to exploit the vulnerability is low. Why would someone spend a lot of time and resources in exploiting a vulnerability that no one knows how to really exploit? Again, it depends on the value of data that you are trying to protect. So, risk should be assessed based on threat, vulnerability, impact, and probability. Now, let us see what are the different ways to treat risk. A risk can be mitigated, avoided, transferred, or even accepted based on business need. You may accept the risk if both probability and impact are low. You may also consider fixing it if the cost of fixing is low. If probability and impact are high, then you may consider avoiding the risk or reduce the risk by implementing appropriate security controls, even if cost of fixing the vulnerability is high. If probability is high and impact is low, you may consider accepting the risk or even reducing the impact. If impact is high and probability is low, then you may consider transferring the risk, maybe by an insurance. These are just recommendations based on best practices. You need to treat risk based on the risk appetite of your business. I hope you understood basic concepts of assessing and managing cyber risk.